What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today I wanted to talk about the Washington football team fight song, the old fight song, "Hail to the Redskins," right? And there's a controversy of should this song still be played in the stadium? And obviously, until we get a new name, that's not going to happen, right? They're not going to just sing the same song with the opportunity of people singing the same lyrics and have that whole situation, right? So obviously that's not going to happen this year. But it's more about the discussion of if we became the Red Wolves, which is what I want, should we keep the HTTR, the Hail to the Redskins, aka Hail to the Red Wolves now, or Howl to the Red Wolves if you'd like to say. And I have a strong opinion, being a longtime fan of this team, diehard fan. I say yes. HTTR has been around our organization for as long as I know and many years before me, and I think it's an awesome tradition to have. I love hail. When I see another Skins fan and they go, "Hey, I love the Skins," I say hail back, right? Hail, baby. And one of those things, right? I just say hail, and they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm referring to, and it's something that us Skins fans have together, and I would like to try to keep that with the Red Wolves, right? And in his video, he talked about how, like, we would try to be forcing the lyrics, or like the lyrics don't really make sense, or something along those lines. And first of all, subscribe to Rick Snyder's Washington if you haven't already. He does a lot of Washington football team commentary, but he also does a lot of stuff just around Washington. He's a Washington historian. He knows a lot of stories about Washington as a whole. He's travels around Washington. He's a tour guide of Washington, and he does a pretty good job and a good channel. He has a funny video of him looking like Andy Reid that was pretty hysterical. Gotta love it. But I went ahead and commented on him. I do got 3 likes so far, and I commented at my potential lyrics for the team, and it's "Hail to the Red Wolves, howl victory." So literally like howling the victory sign, like, right? So I like that anyway. I don't know if you guys like it. "Dogs of the Wolfpack fight for old DC." So it's like you're telling the dogs of the Wolfpack to fight for old DC instead of Braves on the warpath fight for old DC. Instead of having those as like 2 separate sentences, it's basically one statement, right? "Dogs of the Wolfpack," you can even put a comma, "fight for old DC." And then I keep the same runner, passer, score, we want a lot more. And instead of "beat 'em, swamp 'em," I have it "scratch 'em, claw 'em, touchdown, let the points soar." Just a couple of word changes that make it more revolved around the wolf instead of revolved around like fighting, I guess, right? Fight on till you have won, Wolves of Washington. Instead of Sons of Washington, you just put Wolves. Why not? And then instead of the rah, 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 make it everybody in the stadium a big howl, right? So Wolves of Washington, oh! The whole stadium just goes freaking out with the howl, which would be incredible, right? Instead of everybody going rah, rah, rah at the same time. And also, with the rah, 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 the one big problem with the rah, rah, rah is kind of like if you're up at the top and down at the bottom, the sound of the speakers is kind of a different timing, so they always ruined the whole timing. If you do a howl, it doesn't matter if people come in late or not, because it just sounds like one big giant howl no matter how you do it. I think it'd be awesome. And then again, you just go back to the same lyrics: "Hail to the Red Wolves, howl victory, dogs on the warpath, fight for old DC." So I think that these would be an awesome lyrics change. They don't seem forced to me. They seem like they go together with the song, and the most important thing to me is bringing the old with the new. Like, this commenter talks about how we shouldn't try to adjust for a totally different team. We should keep that stuff in the past. But he also brings up like the Super Bowls and the championships. Like, those are with the Redskins. Now we're something else. No. We're the same team. We're the same fan base. We're the same players. We're the same coaches. And we're the same love for this team, the same love of football that we had before. And I think we should try to be bringing in the old with the new and not trying to completely start something fresh. And that's why I love Red Wolves so much, because it's not a Native American symbolism, but there is a little bit of ties to Native Americans, right? Wolf and Native Americans. I love that part about it. We keep the burgundy and gold. It makes complete sense. If you look up a Red Wolf's color of fur, it's a nice burgundy tannish color, right? So burgundy and gold completely makes sense for a Red Wolf. And there's enough new stuff, right, where we're bringing in howls, we're calling the stadium the Den, call the fan base the Wolf Pack, have a moon on Sunday nights or Monday nights on the full moon on the screen, or if it's actually a night on full moon, and say like the Wolves come out. There's enough new stuff that I think will bring in a lot of young fans, bring out a young enjoyment out of it, and yet still have enough old stuff where it could bring the old people together with the new fans and the newer generation. And I think that this is very, very important. I think keeping the HTTR is an extremely important part of this whole thing. And trying to not just completely say screw you to the people that love the Redskins name, that don't want to let it die. They don't just say screw off to those people, right? They're still big, huge fans of our team. They're just hurt, which is understandable. I'm hurt, right? When I hated that we lost this name, I wasn't pleased. I fought for the name up until the bitter end. I'm a fan that I'm a realistic fan, as I like to call myself, and I know that the name is gone. It's not coming back. But I think that there's enough here that we should be able to come together all as one and not go with something weird like the Guardians or the Monuments or something stupid way off the beaten path. I think we should get right on the beaten path. Red Wolves makes the most sense. We can keep the fight song. We can keep everything other than the Native American imagery and the racist name they call it. And that's all they wanted to get rid of. That's all they wanted to get rid of. And I think it's a perfect name, perfect situation. But you guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. And big shout out to my buddy Jake. He donated $25 to the channel. He has his own channel, Yo That's Bangin'. His description or his link to the channel will be in the description below as well. You can go over there. He does a lot of food things, especially in the local like Maryland area, where they go to different restaurants and try their food and have a good time. And the group of guys he has over there are a lot of fun too. I've known them for years, so go subscribe to their channel also. But yeah, there's other ways to donate in the description. And yeah, thank you for listening to my thoughts. I know it's kind of a rant, but until next time. See ya!